Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Mawam. Come back with another sit down. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Harakak and double honors to the old apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord doing the same. Okay, the title of this lesson is When All Hope is Lost, Here Comes Spiritual Power. Okay, when all hope is lost, here comes spiritual power. All right, and spiritual power comes from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay, and I'm actually gonna have a video later on today, probably on my lunch break or after work. But it's just a video of showing Israelites receiving spiritual power. Okay, and that's on this side though too, in Jacob's trouble. Receiving spiritual power during Jacob's trouble, also known as the Great Tribulation. Okay, and not only that, I was meditating on the chariots, the so-called UFOs, and and how they're going to be delivering the elect men, women, and children. All right, and I just wanted to say that, to the hopeful elect that, because you're gonna see the chariots, the so-called UFOs, zapping people with their lasers, and killing people that's not of the elect. All right, and you may have a chariot see you, and just pass over you or go on about its business. All right, that's that's no time to panic. That doesn't mean that you're not of the elect. That just means that it's not time yet for the elect to be picked up. Okay, so I just wanted to tell that to the hopeful elect. All right, because a great sign that you may be of the elect is if the chariot see you and don't kill you. All right, because when the chariots of the Lord invade this earth, all right, I think that's Zechariah, the 5th chapter, goes into it. All right, and other chapters as well. But the angels, they're going to be doing a lot of killing, and excuse me, the fathership or mothership, the biggest one that the Lord is going to be on, Yahweh Shah, his chariot is going to be killing people too. Okay, so it's going to be that time period of the the Lord and the angels just invading the earth, and they're having their war in heaven, against all the military of this world, and just destroying people and zapping people. All right, so just had to tell the hopeful elect that way, you're not panicking when a chariot see you and then just drive off. All right, that just means it's not time yet to pick you up. Okay, because we know according to the scriptures, the chariots is going to pick up the elect before the nuclear missiles, fly off and hit their destination. Okay, so we got the prophecies, we got the understanding. You just got to keep the faith. You got to believe. All right. So this Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. That's right. And that backs up the title of the video. When all hope is lost, here comes spiritual power. Okay. It says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that that turned from transgression, and Jacob saith the Lord Yahweh. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord Yahweh. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saith the Lord Yahweh, from henceforth and forever. All right. That's why you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we naturally gravitate to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right. We're a spiritual people. So we always naturally seeking the Lord or trying to. But in these last days, the elect is going to find Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. But the scripture says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. So the elect is already predestined, okay, to get the 100% truth. All right. But that's what, and that shows you that's another sign that we're the Israelites, out of all nations or races of people on the earth. Who's the most religious? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay. Like for instance, the so-called black Christians, they're going 10 times harder than any other race of Christians, behind their religion, even though they're worshiping an idol. Okay, they don't have the true name, neither the 100% truth. Okay. But one thing about our people, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. All right. So our people are constantly, seeking, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right. But the Lord already let us know the elect is gonna find Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah and get the truth. All right. But the rest were blinded. Okay, because they're gonna get judged. All right. So Lord willing them of the elect. Okay. Let's get some scriptures on spiritual power. All right. Bear with me. I can start it. I'm gonna start up. All right. So this Isaiah 40 and 28. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God Yahweh, the Lord Yahweh, the Creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. That's right. Because the Lord is going to give the elect spiritual power. Okay? When it says they shall mount up with wings as eagles, being able to fly. Okay? The angels don't have wings. The Lord doesn't have wings. The angels don't have wings. And the elect is not going to need the wings to fly. Okay? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah is going to give the elect spiritual power to fly. Okay? Excuse me. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. That's right. All right. So that goes into having spiritual power. Being able to run super fast and not get tired. All right. So it's Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah is going to allow, the elect to get a taste of that power, in Jacob's trouble during the Great Tribulation. All right. But that's going to be the new normal in the kingdom of heaven. In the kingdom of heaven, the Israelites were going to be immortals. Okay. All right. The men, women, and children are going to be immortals. All right. And, that's going to be normal. All right. In the world to come. Okay. And I didn't want to make it too long because it's already pretty late. All right. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Arakakwadash, and double honors to the old apostles, great millstone, willing to teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord, doing the same and teaching the same. All right. So, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, it's going to beautify the meek with salvation. All right. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to end it. Shalom till next time.